Do I actually listen to Nirvana? No. Why would you ask such a question like that? Hello, beautiful people. My name is Jo. Let's talk about the books I'm planning on reading for the Mafia Romance Readathon. I will have all of the information about the Readathon down below in the description. I will have all of my fellow hosts linked down below. I'm so excited for this Readathon. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The only Mafia romance that I have read is Sophie Lark. That's it. I've read her Brutal Birthright series, I've read her Kingmakers, I've read a couple in her, I think it's the Underworld series. Speaking of Miss Sophie Lark, I am wanting to reread Brutal Prince. I got this beautiful, like, special edition, what are they called? Chastity covers, I have no idea, for Christmas, and they're the ones that have the illustrations in them, and I'm trying to flip to one that is two naked people. Okay, there's spicy ones in here. Here's one, here's a cute one. Yeah, there's illustrations in here. This is a enemies to lovers arranged marriage between Ada Gallo and Callum Griffin. I read this last year, I'm wanting to reread it. This fulfills the prompt for royalty in the title, as well as arranged marriage. Really excited to reread this and look at all the spicy pervy pictures because I am nothing if not a horn dog. Okay, next up to fulfill the Bratva prompt, I have The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie. This is book 1 in the Maid series. I've seen it on Book Talk. I've seen it on Instagram. It's been everywhere. Do I know what it's about? No. Do I know it's Bratva? Yes. So it seems like in this story we are following Elena, who is the favored daughter, the perfect mafia princess. Elena's sister is arranged to marry Nicolas Russo, who is a nasty man. It looks like he's a boss. He's a cheat. He is somebody with a bad reputation. Looks like we might have some tall, dark, and traumatized in our midst. So it looks like it's going to be an enemies to lovers, and it looks like Elena's going to be taking a step into the dark side, and I am so down for that. Bloodied Hands by Adelaide Forrest. This is book 1 in the Belandi Crime Syndicate. This covers the prompt blood on the cover because of the title Bloodied Hands. I'm using that. Yeah, no, I'm using that. And also Outsider to the Mafia. So in this one, it looks like we're following Ivory, who somehow through some shenanigans gets caught in the midst of a bank robbery when the guy who is holding the gun to her face says her name. And it turns out he is a guy that she used to know back in the day. And she really liked this guy, but apparently now this guy is a big bad mafia dude. It seems like it's gonna be some sort of a second chance romance. I have been loving second chance recently. Next, we have Violent Delights by Jessica Hawkins. This is book 1 in the White Monarch series. So it looks like in this one we're following another mafia princess. Her best friend and first love, Diego, has a brother who is sketchy as hell. The brother did some horrible things to her family. They're now enemies, but it looks like brother Cristiano, love that name, wants her. Sounds like it's gonna be best friend's brother. I'm so down for that. Crow by A. Zavarelli. This is book 1 in the Boston Underworld series. I've seen this one mainly over on Book Talk rather than BookTube. Book Talk seems to think it's dark. Dark romances are hit or miss for me. It seems like we're following our heroine who is trying to infiltrate the Irish mafia to find out some information about a missing friend of hers when she catches the eye of Lachlan Crow, who is the next in line for the throne of the Irish underworld, and they don't like each other. Seems like an enemies to lovers. This is a tattooed hero. This is also obviously Irish mafia, which, you know, checks 2 boxes. Like I said, TikTok seems to think it's dark. Is it actually dark? We don't know. Yakuza Lover by Nozomi Mino, volume 1. It is on the way. It is supposed to be here tomorrow, I think. I love manga. I know manga is not everybody's cup of tea. I bought the first 2 volumes, so if I read volume 1 and I like it, I can read volume 2 and it'll fill in the next in a series prompt. We'll see. I hope that I get to all of these books. I hope that I finish all of them. I do have one that is a bonus because I am a mood reader, and if I start reading something and I'm not feeling it, then I'm not going to continue on with it. My bonus for this readathon is Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Geisinger. We're following a heroine whose fiance has disappeared 5 years ago. Then a mysterious stranger arrives in town. He's tall, dark, and dangerous. This guy is full of secrets. He's hot as fuck, obviously. This is one of those books that I've seen everywhere, literally everywhere, and I've been dying to read it. I just haven't had the excuse to. So those are the books that I'm planning on reading for the Mafia Romance Readathon. Let me know down below what you are planning to read for the Readathon. What are you most excited about? I am excited to literally just exist in the realm of this Readathon. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. I hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic day, gorgeous, and I will see you next time.